Good morning, afternoon, or evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. You clicked on this video because you want to learn about how do you customize, or everything you need to know about customization in Midnight Chasers Roblox. So I'm here to teach you that today. You know, it's we have ourselves the limited edition CLK-GTR. Don't worry guys, the limited video that I will be going over for every single limited that I don't have that many. I have a very good portion of the limiteds, but the really OG ones I actually don't have. But that video is coming soon. So today, let's get into the content. We're going to be customizing the CLK-GTR, and I'm going to go through the process of me customizing, so you can turn this, you know, into that. I'm gonna put a picture on the screen. Hopefully I did it. You know, it should be like there. But yeah, if I didn't do it, well, let's just get to it. So, what is the first thing that I do when I see a new car? Right, I just got it. I just bought it. If you saw this video early, you still have time to grind this out. You have another solid 10 days or so to grind it out, but yeah. I'm gonna get to my first step of customizations, and here's everything you need to know. I will go over, well, here's everything I know. I will teach it to you, so you know too. So, normally, I find a car that I like, but like personally, this gray is really generic to me. Well, because every CLK GTR is gray, so it looks very generic, and I don't find it super interesting. So I'm going to, you know, go over to Pinterest or Instagram, and I found this picture first. 8 likes. Show this guy some love. Give him a little bit of a like if you have Instagram, but if you don't have it, you don't have to do it. But I just found this guy on Instagram. He has a picture of this. I was like, oh, that's interesting. So I looked it up on Pinterest, where Pinterest is where you could find the best pictures for pretty much anything. This is the Instagram without like shorts and all that stuff. So that's what I found, and I'm planning on taking a look at this and then just using this as the base for my CLK GTR. And as you can see, these rims, they are the same as the rims in game, so I'm not planning on changing the rims today. However, I will go over them. So yeah, let's see this blue. It is a dark bluish color, and what we're gonna do is, I have mobile customization, and if you don't have mobile customization, for example, you're gonna go over here, and any of these red boxes you see here over in these garages, and behind that there's a shop with more customization options over there. You can go into these red boxes and customize your cars. But I have mobile customization, so what I will do is I'm going to use the Doro lighting, which is normally where I do my intro, outro, everything. I like to be around this area. So what you do, you go to, there's all your sections. I'm going to go over these one by one, but I'm obviously going to customize this. I'm also going to display to you another vehicle that I'm very proud of that I customized, and a bike. So you guys pretty much understand everything with customization. Right, starting us off, primary. As you can see here, here's your play wheel thing of my jig that you just, you know, you wiggle it around and you see funny colors. And yeah, there are obviously like normal options for colors, and if you just scroll down here, you can just select this one. It'll make it purple. This one will make it really, really, really bright. It's an interesting color. I don't hate it, actually. I don't hate this color personally. You could totally steal this color. Color code is right here, but I don't hate this color at all. Anyways, I'm gonna continue on. So what I normally would do is I will look at this picture. It is a dark bluish color, right? So I'm going to go over here, find the closest, somewhat, or that has somewhat of a relation to it. For example, I think this one is the closest that has a relation to what I'm planning on doing. You'll see why I say that in a second, because I see that it's not fully to the edge, that where it's like really blue. It's more of towards the center, more grayish. So I look at that, and you know, obviously the lighting is making it a little bit more difficult to see. Like for example, this angle, I try to match the angle of the car on the picture, and I take a look. Darker, I'm going to go darker, and I'm gonna keep looking, right? Seems like there is it is reflective, but we'll figure that out in a second. I'll show you how that works in a second. I'm just trying to get the color to almost a perfect match. Feel like this is a little bit towards the teal. Yeah, somewhere over there. A little bit more gray personally, but a little bit darker. There we go. And that is a color that I'm pretty happy with, right? As you can see, right? Similar-ish. All you got to do is get to a similar-ish level. And obviously, you know, everything pretty much costs a little bit of money and it costs differently. So just keep an eye on the money count. I have 700K. So if you need money, look up the video where I taught you guys how to make money. What is the best way to make money? It's on my channel. One of the more popular videos that I made. All right, let's purchase this. Continue on. As you can see, currently it is not very shiny. Okay, we're going to go from the top to bottom because I'll show you guys everything and what it actually is. Starting from the top, we have carbon. It's just carbon. Like it's like matte. It's a matte finish. Matte finish, not really super reflective. And you can toggle the reflectancy here, but for matte it doesn't do much. So carbon, which is matte, glossy paint, super glossy. Way over the top for this. Definitely not this glossy, but this is glossy paint. You could like, some people really like glossy, and me personally, I'm a fan, but not on this color. Wet carbon, so this is what you see exposed carbon in real life would be, you know, exposed carbon like this. So, and then obviously you have matte. Matte and carbon has a similar finish, except carbon's a little bit darker. Now clear coat, it is very similar to glossy, except it's even more, it's a different type of glossy, I guess. Actually, that somewhat fits. I just need this to be less glossy, which one of the bottom ones I will show that might work. Now continue on. Normal paint is normal paint, nothing much to explain there, and that actually matches quite well. So I will purchase that for like a backup option. If I think this is the best option, I'll keep that. Continue on. Metallic paint. It is a matte finish with like a little bit of, you know, color coming in, right? I'm gonna unequip that just so you guys can see. This is the base paint. That base paint is metallic. As you can see, when I click on metallic, nothing happens. That means that's the base paint. But when I click on anything else, it does something. So metallic paint is actually the base paint for this car. Now, following that, we are going to go to metallic flakes. It is a darker finish, really interesting, really deep tone. It is similar to carbon, but even darker, like even more vibrant, I would say. Now, following that, flakes. Flakes, simple to explain, flakes. You know, there's flakes on the car. It has a very similar finish to metallic, except flakes. There's, if I zoom in here, metallic, flakes, metallic, flakes. That's the difference. Now, I do like the flakes, but I would recommend you actually go into the game and test it out yourselves, because you can see all these presets just by, you know, having a car and then just going through them. Now, improved carbon. This one has a finish to wet carbon, except it is pretty much carbon. You see carbon's blue, this one's black, and it's more smooth. Personally, I think it is more smooth, and it's just darker, you know, it's black. But honestly, black does not go bad on the CLK-GTR. I just like the blue. Now, forged carbon. I will show you how that one works better on a different car. Glossy flakes. Glossy flakes, kind of like flakes, but more glossy. You can see there is a little bit of a brightness, a reflectancy finish change there. Frosted flakes, one of my favorite actually. That competes with the normal paint. Compared to that, I would say normal paint is still winning. But this is obviously one of my more favorited. This is one of my top choices for exterior colors. Now, matte flakes. Not difficult to explain. Flakes, but matte. So, matte flakes, matte. Matte flakes, matte. So, pretty much matte with flakes. Now, saturated flakes. Darker tone of matte flakes. So, I think personally the normal paint would honestly be the best one over here. With the reflectancy set to literally nothing, this is probably your best bet to make this car look like the one in the picture, because it seems like that's just what that is. Yeah, from the looks of it. And following that, I don't plan on changing the color of the wheels. However, I will go through everything, so follow me through. Now, the primary color's done, And the calipers, obviously you can see it right there. Calipers, let's see, can I see the calipers? And from the looks of it, the CLK-GTR's calipers are black. So I'm gonna keep the CLK-GTR's caliper as black. And yeah, I'm gonna follow through. I don't quite really see the hubcaps. There we go, now I see the hubcaps. That is that a CLK-GTR? Oh yeah. Yeah, this color is not what I like, but yeah, if you like that color, go on Pinterest, look up the car you want, and yeah, there you go. Calipers, obviously, calipers. No wraps available. Interior, you have the seats. Whatever you select, it will highlight. It's pretty self-explanatory. They did a good job on this. So I'm actually going to go through every single option just using these seats. So first, the pallet fiber. Actually, I like this on the CLK, but I will see if it goes better some other way. But I do like this finish on here, which actually I will purchase that as one of the options that I can give to myself. Now, starting from the top, forged carbon fiber. This is forged carbon fiber, the really bad version. I'm not a fan, but you do you. If you like it, you like it. Now, this forged carbon fiber 2 is my favorite option for forged carbon. This is like a copy of the Mansory forged carbon fiber, so I will also purchase that. Carbon fiber, self-explanatory carbon fiber. Leather 2, leather 1. Different texture for leather. Alcantara and Alcantara 2, I'm going to do both of these. Alcantara, this one's the darker Alcantara with no color, so if it's black, it's black. This one, if it's white, it will be white. But if this one, if you select this, if you change it to white, it will still be black. Carpet, pretty easy to explain. Forged carbon fiber 3. This one is pretty much forged carbon fiber 2, but dark. So everything on this one is dark. It looks like the exterior. But I'm actually going to keep the pallet fiber, which is kind of cool because this is a somewhat vintage-ish car, and that adds a little bit of character to the car. Now, continue on. This one right here, as you can see, it highlights the side panels, and when you select colors, you can see that it changes colors. So what I'm going to do for this one, I would like this to have a interior finish with a leather, brown leather. Brown leather, there you go. So this is my color for brown leather. I just go with the that right there, and I normally select either forged carbon if I want to be fancy, but not today. I want it to be a little bit more vintage, so I will choose leather 1. It's my option. Now, continue on from that. It will keep selecting whatever you're customizing. So this, you see, it selects the general area here. That you can guess that it's the bucket. So the general bucket, you could change the color. It doesn't actually change the color, so if you don't buy it, but you can see that, okay, cool, that's what changes. So I'm putting that to default, and I will keep it black. However, I'm going to put forged carbon fiber on that. Actually, I will make it lighter so I can actually see the forged carbon fiber. There we go. There we go. That's an interesting finish that I enjoy. It's pretty cool. But that actually makes the seat stand out less. So what I would do is I will make the seat have a darker finish like so. Now, following that, continue on. Rims. So let's talk before I customize. So actually, I'm going to customize one thing before I talk. This one, put that to gray and then wrap that thing to normal paint. Since this is exterior, rims are exterior, you have different type of wraps. I'm going to change this one to glossy paint because it's glossy. Or clear coat. Yeah, clear coat. Let's do that. Clear coat, even more glossy. You can actually, the attention to detail is insane. You can actually see the reflection of the area through this little bit of glossy paint right there. That's really, really cool. The attention to detail. Anyways, continuing on. If you would like chrome, little suggestion, go to rims, wraps, clear coat. Bam, chrome. But I'm not doing chrome. But it does stay, even though you don't, other people can't see it, but you could. So I'm just gonna cancel that out. So over here on the main page, when you just go into your customization station, here is 4 sections. I've always been the paint sections till now, but now we're gonna touch on the rim section. I'm not going to change the rims, but I will show you for example, the most expensive rim. This is the BBS classic rims that you see all the JDM guys be ripping. So when you purchase these rims, all of a sudden you see, oh, a lot more options. What's happening here? So what happened here is that when you select different rims, it gives you different options. For example, this one will give you 5 different options. Obviously, you can customize each of them differently. And one thing they haven't fixed, I'll see if they fixed it. No, they haven't. So the wraps currently don't work on them. They might work in the future. For example, clear coat, right now I'm selected to like this color. So right now, currently, only the color works. The wraps do not work for some parts of the rim. But yeah, you get the gist of the idea. If you buy custom wheels, they are currently, the wraps currently don't work on them. But when this video come out, or like a week forward when they update it again, it's very likely they are going to fix this problem. Because, well, some devs actually do watch my video, and other people probably reported the problem to them already. So they're probably fixing it. And yeah, I'm going to keep these wheels, but I'm going to go through all the options so you can see. There's all 13 options. Every single car has 13 options. They're the exact same for every single car. Now, continue on. I will touch on the license plate last. License plates and Nitrous last. I'm going to follow on with the customizations. So, right now, these are still 5 rims for some reason. Yeah, that happened to be a glitch I literally just stumbled upon, or did I not? Did I stumble upon a glitch? Wraps, clear coat, clip. Okay, no, I didn't actually stumble upon a glitch. That's just how it is. So now this, I can customize this too. Yeah, I can have a different color. Wow, this thing is really, really detailed. I'm actually going to put clear coat on this too. That's really cool. Do I want clear coat or do I want frosted flake? Oh, yeah, frosted flakes. That's kind of my take on that. And whatever you're customizing, it will actually display it onto here. And since I had I installed the new rims, these are actually for the other rims. Like, these are not for this car. Now, secondary, what is that? It will, whatever you're selecting, it will light up. For example, right now, selecting the grill lights up. Now, let's see on the other car, not this one. This one looks bad. The other blue car, which colored... it seems like it is just white, as you know, everybody else's. Yeah, it's just chrome actually. And to reach a chrome finish, a little bit of a cheat code you can do. Obviously, I already showed you guys. Clear coat. You just clear coat this, make it a little bit lighter. There you go, a chrome finish. And yes, it stays chrome and it's very nice. I really like this. But if you would like to turn it black, obviously just turn it black. Bam, black. But I'm gonna keep it whatever. Following that, steering wheel. I normally never touch steering wheels because I like them the way they are. This one though, I do want to change it to maybe a darker gray compared to the default. Yeah, I like it to be a darker gray in match of the carbon fiber on the top there. All right. Now, stitching. It's also self-explanatory, but whatever stitching there is, it will show you on the when you highlight it, it will show you like on there. Like, for example, let's look at the side door stitching first. They're white. Obviously, you can put them to any color you want: black, gray, yellow. Let's see if blue would look good. No, it does not. Don't touch the stitching. Keep them white. If they're white, keep them white. This is not a tutorial on how you should customize your car. This is a tutorial on all the options there are, and you know how you should customize your. You can make your car look bad. It's your choice, not my choice. You know, I do whatever I like to do, and it is your choice whether to customize it however you would like. It's totally your preferences. Now, it seems like we're done. From the looks of it, paint option wise, I think we're finished. She looks like the picture. Now, license plates. What's up with this? This is a recent update on license plates. But as a matter of fact, I would actually, they should add a Canada plate because I'm Canadian, you know. Well, I'm going to choose the Japanese carbon plate because I really like the black and white and it fits the theme quite well. 9218. So these are your basic plates that it comes with. So when you select it and you click purchase, it will automatically be purchased. And when you select this, you can change it to whatever. So it looks like somebody has joined me. Following that, this is Kenji plate. But yeah, so I'm actually gonna shout this guy out. French Pilot. He is another YouTuber friend of mine. He does a little bit of Midnight Chasers content as well. And the thumbnail, he probably did help me with that because I do the thumbnail last normally. And yeah, he probably helped me with that. So yeah, shout out to him. Let's rip it around. Let's rip it around before we check out the other cars. Also, a quick thing that they've added, I've actually never talked with the Nitrous yet. So when you click on Nitrous, you'll have these options pretty much when you purchase a Nitrous. And you get back in there. Please. Yeah, it gives you the option of Nitrous, and you can obviously have a boost when you're driving. There you go. It's a little bit faster, and this is the 14-liter bottle. Right, so this is what you have at the moment. This is what I have at the moment. The CLK-GTR sounds absolutely insane, and the limited car video is coming out soon. So just, yeah, you guys just wait, and it is coming out. Also, now you can change the vehicle volumes. Let's say I put it to 30. Now you guys can hear me while the car is going. Let's take a look at the other cars. So first one I want to show you guys, the only other card I'm going to show you guys is the Koenigsegg, the egg. This is my personal design, and if you see on the top there, this is forged carbon fiber. So how I did that, some cars have double layers. So you'll have to explore that more on your own. It took me a little bit of work to get there, but yeah. So this car obviously has a lot of options of customization. This is the limited variant of the egg. That is, I think, pretty expensive in the game, but yeah, many options, and I will show you guys a few that the CLK-GTR doesn't have. First, interior lighting. You will see what lights up. Something that lights up, you know, it lights up, you will see it. And yeah, obviously different brightness on the scale will change how bright it is, and you can't do RGB, I'm just scrolling it so it shows RGB, but yeah. So yeah, you can select whatever color you want, but I'm sticking with red because, well, my car's red. Now, every single option with wraps are pretty much the same. However, one thing to note is that when you're customizing this car, as you can see, there's a lot of secondary options. What secondary does, for example, this one right here, it gives the car a second coating, which kind of has a color changing effect if you know how to do it, but you'll have to explore that on your own. And actually, yes, this one does have a customized rim. So this is the BBS rims that I've selected from here, that I've equipped, the CCB CHR BBS rims. So selected that, and a custom plate. If you know, you know. Now, that is pretty much everything you need to go over with this car. You know, you can copy my spec if you would like. That's totally up to your choice. Now, following that, we are going to load up the bike. This right here is the... Oh, I'm stuck on there. Yeah, bikes are a little bit glitchy, but they have added two-seaters, which is awesome. This one is unfortunately a limited, so you can't really get it anymore, but there is a few options that they might have in the future. For example, this side color panel thing. So I'm gonna actually get off. Liveries, click on that. When you take that off, it's plain. When you put that back on, it is no longer plain. And for pretty much everything else is the same. However, there is no custom rims. There is no NOS for the bike. And the license plate is also customizable. But for this one, it is a track bike, I assume. So there is actually no visible plating. So you can't really plate on this. But it works the exact same way as everything else. So yeah. Awesome. And that's it for this. I'm gonna do the outro. Yeah, that's it for the video today. Thank you guys for watching. And it seems like there's a problem with my CLK-GTR. Why is it not the color I want? I'm going to recustomize it. Hold on 1 second. Short interruption. I'm gonna do this. Bam. Better. Now, back to our program. Yeah, so here is the CLK-GTR and personal review. It sounds nice, but it is not that fast. Is it worth the 10 million? Personally, as a Mercedes fan, yes, absolutely. But for racing, it's probably not the best. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. This is a, you know, they might update stuff in the future, and I will cover that in other videos. But yeah, if you guys like the way I make content, drop a like. Well, like, to support me, just subscribe, and you know, honestly, it helps me a lot to see that I'm helping people, which is cool. It's absolutely awesome. And yeah, again, the customizations are totally my opinion. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.